Hi, thanks for joining me today. Would you like to know a tip to get better engagement with your stepchild? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. One of the things that's most exhausting about being a stepchild is being told stuff all the time. Often, the stepchild is expected to fit in with plans and arrangements that have been made. And often, as a child, you feel as though any opinion that you may have carries no weight at all. And it is worth just a moment's thought on behalf of the step-parent, because there's a lot to be gained by asking and not telling. And when you ask, you don't feel as though you have to go along with what is said, but you can consult and then address any concerns the child may have in your response. So you're accommodating the children, and it's less of a tell. If you imagine going to work and your entire working day consists of just following other people's instructions and doing as you're told, and even when you might think that you've got something good to offer, it's not even asked for. It's kind of can give you a feeling for what it might be like and what could be gained by you doing it differently with your stepchild. So, whenever you get tempted to tell, try and catch yourself and ask instead. It's quite difficult to think of questions instead of just saying what's happening, and some of the time you won't be able to, and some of the time you'll tell without thinking about it first. So use the opportunity when you do think to yourself, I'm just about to tell something, when actually I could ask. And asking gets you so much goodwill. People can really respond to being asked what they think and what their suggestions are. You can gain a lot of traction, and it is worth doing. It's difficult, but and can be a bit more time consuming, and might mean that you need to accommodate just a little bit. But what you gain from asking, not telling, is huge. So it's time to do your homework now, as opposed to, so when do you think that you might do your homework? How are you planning to get your homework done this evening? How much time will it take you to do your homework this evening? Or, there's a plan on Saturday to go out. Would you like to come? Or, we're thinking about this. Do you have any views about going here or doing that? Or ask, not tell. And that way, they need to think, and they will feel valued, and they will feel more connected to the family, and as though they have a contribution to make. And this, to you, the step-parent, can be worth a lot. Now, some children will answer your questions with, I don't know, or I don't care, or with a grunt. Or they may even turn their back on you and not even answer. It's possible, and they do, and they can. But that's an option you're giving them. And one day they may turn around and respond better to you. They will certainly respect you a little bit more if you do ask, even if they do grunt a response. And it really does change the dynamic of the relationship. You are not telling, you're consulting. And it is the way to getting a better response and a better relationship, if that is at all possible. So give it a go and try. Now you might say to me, I do try and I never get a good response, so I've given up. But the fact that you have tried means you are trying to involve them and treat them as individual people in their own right. And that says a lot for you. So steel yourself if you get a grunt as a response, but don't stop doing it. Keep trying, because it is possibly one of the ways that you can build a better relationship. Try it. We run workshops, sessions, an email response service, and we write booklets. Look in the description box below for links to our social media and website.